Causes of unemployment. I usually go over a much more vast varieties of causes. So, in my causes of unemployment, I prefer to talk about these six types of unemployment. The causes of unemployment. The first one being the least serious. It is least serious because number one, it is short term and it affects a lot fewer people as compared to a more serious one which is long term and it affects a lot of people. You need to know these ones. All right. The first one, what they're suggesting is just a very temporary unemployment. Temporary, why is this temporary? Because number one, it's very short term. It's because a person left one job and he's going to be starting another job, or a person just left school and so now this person is out of work right now, but he will eventually find it. It happens every year, nothing to worry about so much. This is the definition for temporary unemployment. It is short term, usually who's leaving one job to go to another. The second one we're saying is seasonal. Again, it's short term, you know it's going to happen, it affects very few people. So, seasonal is this one. Seasonal unemployment. In countries where there are distinct seasons and harvest times, for part of the year there will be plenty of jobs, and in rainy seasons or winters, fewer jobs will be available. Tourism and agriculture based countries face this. The third type we're seeing is technological. Okay, so now it's affecting a lot more people and it's going towards a much more long term effects. जहाँ तक टेक्नोलॉजिकल की बात है, this is where the technological will. What is it? New technology frequently replaces older methods that might have required more labor. For example, tractors and equipment has reduced the demand for labor. Computer tech has taken away many jobs but also created new opportunities. Now the serious one applies. Acha, in your course, in your syllabus, in fact, even they have mentioned these three: frictional, structural, cyclical. In fact, the thing is, in many places, what you'll see is temporary, seasonal, and frictional, they assume to be the same thing. They're exactly the same thing. They kind of like bundle them together. And they bundle together structural and technological. So you can definitely mix them up also. Or you could just simply talk about the frictional, you can talk about structural, and you can talk about cyclical. These three are the major ones that you want to talk about. And remember, frictional is the least serious compared to the three, and cyclical is the most serious one. You need to know this. There's no not knowing this. So the next one we're talking about is frictional. This is the definition for frictional unemployment. And we say this occurs because of a mismatch between the demand and the supply for labor. It is sort of like employer is looking for a highly skilled person and a highly skilled person is looking for a highly skilled job, but they're not able to find each other and they're wasting time looking for it. The time is getting wasted, the money is getting wasted, the efforts are going in vain. ये frictional है, and this tends to be a big problem in economies. Now, the second last most serious is structural, and it affects a lot of people. It occurs when there is a long term change in the economy affecting specific industries, regions, and occupation. For example, in your country, the primary, secondary, and industries are changing to tertiary. A lot of people in primary and secondary are going to start losing their jobs. It's going to affect quite a lot of people in puri puri badi badi industries के अंदर. And lastly, the most serious one is called the cyclical. Cyclical होती है जब, it's also called the demand deficient unemployment. Basically, जब मुल्क के अंदर aggregate demand, overall the demand falls down. जब ओवरऑल एग्रीगेट डिमांड गिर जाता है इकोनॉमी के अंदर, तो इट डज नॉट अफेक्ट वन और टू इंडस्ट्रीज, इट अफेक्ट्स every single business in the economy, and it brings unemployment in all sectors. For example, अभी कोविड की वजह से जो पाकिस्तान went through, इसमें not only textile got affected, restaurants, schools, all businesses got affected. तो ये सबसे ज़्यादा serious होती है, and we have to find ways, and this can be even like long term also. So economy के अंदर you need to come out of this, and there are obviously certain policies through which you can come out.